Hello guys, this is it. So let me show you guys this quite complicated setup. Simply for me to have a hotkey that I can press that will pause the media that is being played. That is and also unmute the game. So here's the thing. I'm playing my gacha game, doing my daily stuff. Usually I mute the game and then I play a video or a podcast on my second monitor. And sometimes when I play some kind of little small quest in the game, I want to quickly pause the video or the podcast, and then I want to unmute the game. And I want to automate all of this with a single button. So here is how you do it. Basically, I use the sound volume view software from Nearsoft, and then I made a bat file from it where I can run the bat file which will mute and unmute the application or the game. And then I will use the auto hotkey to play and pause the media. So I combine everything in that auto hotkey. But you also need to make a .vbs script so that you can run the bat file in the background without having the DOS window popped up. You have to do that and so on. So, well, let's start. Let me show you guys how for me to use it in this game. This is Snowbreak. Previously, I do it on my Wuthering Wave game. And this is, let me set up for the Snowbreak game. Anyway, I think I'm blabbering too much. So let's just proceed, huh? Alright, so first you need to download the sound volume view by Nearsoft. Just Google Nearsoft and download the sound volume view. And then when you run it, you don't need to install anything. It's just .exe file, a standalone program. So this is the game, T-game application. So just right click and then copy the mute unmute command. After you copy that, you want to open a text file and then you want to make a bat file. For example, here I've made this bat file. I name it mute unmute script. So I'm just going to edit it in Notepad. So this is for my Wuthering Waves. So I'm just going to paste that command over here because I also want to make it work for my other game, for this Snowbreak game, and then save it. Make sure you save it as .bat, not text file. Make sure the type is Windows batch file. And then you want to make a .vbs file so that you can run the bat file silently in the background. So for this one, this is the command. Basically, just copy and paste this command and just change this directory path for your bat file. Just paste it there. I will post this in the description, so you can just copy and paste this and just replace this part to your bat file. And now you want to run the .vbs file. So now I've double click it and it muted the game. Double click it again, unmuted the game. So that's basically it. It's switching between mute and unmute in this. You don't really need to have the sound volume view to be running. You can just close it, and it's not even in this taskbar. Just now it is unmuted and it is muted. All right, so we know that the .vbs and the .bat file is working. So now you need to install auto hotkey. So I have my auto hotkey running over here. This is the script. So install auto hotkey. This is version 2.0. The script for the version 1.1 and 2.0 is different. So I suggest you download the latest version of auto hotkey, which is the version 2.0, and then use the script that I'm using right now. So let me open the directory where I have my script. It is in my document, and then auto hotkey. Let me try. There you are. And this is my how-to hotkeys. Let me just open it with Notepad. So this is the hotkey over here, Control, Alt, and P. That is the hotkey that I set to run this command, where it will send media play pause. So this is the syntax and the script. I will also post this in the video description. So send media play pause. This will play and pause the media that's being played. And then you run the script, the .vps script. So the first line is to play and pause the media, and the second line is to mute and unmute the application or the game that you have set using the bat file previously, like I've showed you. Yeah, so just save it as .ahk. Make sure it is type AutoHotkey script by, yeah, I think you should know this. This is quite basic if you want to do this. Yeah, make sure you have the view show file name extension here, so that this is the real file extension and not part of the file name. So yeah, so you just need to make sure you just need to run it, double click it, or maybe if something is wrong, you need to make sure it is open with the auto hotkey launcher. For example, I have the auto hotkey file editor, text editor. Make sure you're not running, like for example this, right? So this is the file editor, the SCITE for auto hotkey, which is an third party script editor for auto hotkey. But I seriously think you do not need this. Just you can use Notepad, because for me, when I install it and I use it for once and twice, and then I'm having a headache, and then I just use the Notepad. So, for example, double click this. This is the wrong thing to run. I'm running using the wrong program. Make sure it is run using the auto hotkey launcher. That is the key. All right, now, all right. Of course, you need to make sure that your autohotkey.exe is run with admin privilege, because most games run with admin privilege, right? So when you don't have the autohotkey.exe run with admin privilege, sometimes the command doesn't work. For example, when I'm in the game, when I click in the game, the play pause hotkey is not working. And I was wondering why. It took me quite a long time to figure out that you actually have to have it also at what do you call it? Increased privilege. Yeah, you need the auto hotkey to run with admin privilege. So what you need to do for that is you go to C, and then you go to program files, auto hotkey v2, and then for example, I'm pretty sure I run using the auto hotkey 64.exe. So you just need to open the properties, compatibility, and then run this program as an administrator. So, and then when you, let me close this. So when you run the .ahk file, this is, there will be a prompt to run, to say yes with the UAC, to make sure that the program is run, the script is run with admin privilege. And now I have the auto hotkey running. So I know it is running by looking in the toolbar, and here it is running. So whenever you make any changes to the script, make sure to reload the script first. So now when I press, so let me play something in the background first. Let me
pop up where we will be launching.
So right now I'm
our brand new LT.
Well, let me play music, not playing a podcast. They will be quite distracting. So give me a second here. Let me open the music. Let me play something. And there you go. So now I have a music playing and my game is muted, right? So when I press my hotkey to run that auto hotkey script by pressing Ctrl, Alt, and P, it will pause the media or the audio or the podcast or the music or the video or whatever, and then it will unmute the game. And if I press the hotkey again, Ctrl, Alt, P, now it will mute the game and then continue playing the media that was being played before. So yeah, just like that. Now I'm focusing on the game. Now I'm focusing on the audio. And now I'm focusing on the game audio. And now I'm focusing on the podcast or the video or whatever, right? And there you go. Very easy. It works. Control Alt and P, and you can change that hotkey in this script. I mean, let me auto hotkey, the AHK, edit with Notepad. You just need to change this. This is the part that set the hotkey to run these two lines over here. All right, and that's pretty much it. How you set up a hotkey with a single press. You will pause and pause or play the audio and then mute or unmute the game at the same time. You need two things. You need the let me open the folder again. Which one is it? So you need the sound volume view.exe because you need to copy the path, the command path for it to switch mute and unmute, and it's not really running in the background. I think it just run the exe and then stop the exe again. It just everything is running in one instance, like not like auto hotkey running in the toolbar. Right, so the first thing, you need the sound volume view, and then you need to set up your bat file, and then you need to set up your .vbs file to run the bat file invisibly or hidden in the background silently. Sound volume.exe, bat file, vbs, and then you need to have auto hotkey, set the auto hotkey.exe with admin privilege to make sure that the script is run even in game with admin privilege. And then you want to make the auto hotkey over here that run the play pause media and then run the .vbs file to mute and unmute the game. And yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself a lot. I need to improve on that. And yeah, I hope you guys find this useful. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. All right. Bye-bye. Ta-ra.